50 Wearable Trends for Spring and Summer 2025. Trend number 1 are the new neutrals. Instead of the traditional black, white, and navy blue, we now have colors like burgundy, chocolate, and mocha mousse. These new colors appear not only in accessories, but also in clothes, creating a more creative and yet elegant base for everyday outfits. The new neutrals bring a new aesthetic to classic looks, making them more modern without losing sophistication. Number 2. Linen. Of course, linen should always be part of summer looks, but in 2025 it stands out as the main fabric, being elected the most elegant fabric, the fabric of rich. Even because we realize that, summer after summer, temperatures are always rising, then, having a natural, comfortable material that absorbs heat and allows us to lose heat to the environment is essential. If you are looking for an elegant and extremely comfortable fabric, linen is for you. Number 3. Oh, butter yellow. Butter yellow comes with everything as one of the main colors of summer, standing out mainly as a more elegant color. Then, in addition to black, white, and traditional beige, butter yellow comes to further increase the possibility of colors within elegant looks. He was a big highlight, for example, in brands like the Roe and James, i.e., is that hit which will come with a lot of force. Get ready now. Number 4. Shoes with squarer toes. Among them, the sandals that you have probably already saw it there. The sandals with squarer toe bring a modern and different look for the looks. So if you like, with a slightly more urban, modern, and elegant style, opting for a sandal like this will definitely complement your wardrobe. Number 5. Unquestionable this trend. The white dress comes with everything. Without a doubt, among the dresses, white dresses stand out. They will appear in the widest variety of fabrics, cuts, and silhouettes. You will find a perfect white dress for you, ideal to our brides, and also for those who are going get married non-civil. Given that there will be quite a variety, keep an eye out, because without a doubt, this is the year that white dresses are going to be big. Also ideal for those who want to make the most of that end-of-year look, and New Year's Eve. Number 6. Straw bags. Sweethearts. Here on the channel, they have already been following us a while ago. Straw bags will appear in the most diverse sizes and shapes. Then, just choose the one that best suits your aesthetic. If you like a small bag, you will have it for you. If you prefer Maxi bolsa made of straw, you will also be able to use it throughout spring-summer. And who is from Brazil, you know, this bag is already standout every summer. Whenever temperatures rise, this bag comes back into fashion. It's great that the world is discovering this hit, which has the face of Brazil. Number 7. Also has our face. These are crochet tops or crochet blouses. We will have several options, from the most clean, with tones such as black, beige, and brown, even those well decorated and colorful, following that more hippie chic. Crochet is also growing, after all. We this in this line of valuing craftsmanship, handmade, the famous handmade, which has been conquering the world and valuing our artisans. If you are a crocheter, this is the time to make money. And if you want to start that hobby, enjoy and do a little look, the time is now. Without a doubt, crochet is already this fashionable a while ago and promises to continue in the summer 2025. U-ties, they continue to be on the rise and will appear in the most different places. It could be a wraparound blouse with a bow, a dress that has a bow above the shoulder, or a piece with a bow on the back, on bags or shoes. Without a doubt, bows will appear in different ways and looks. They also bring that super delicate feminine look with a boho toque, which has closely followed fashion in 2025. And if you notice carefully, this trend has been going on since 2023. If you like a bow in your hair, this is the right time to bet. On a trip to Europe, what else you will see are girls using bows. And it's not just for young girls, right? It's for all ages. Number 9, and the cherry red, which appeared in brands like Gucci and Saint Laurent. Without a doubt, the cherry red was the hit of that year. He appeared mainly in bags and shoes. Who don't you remember that shoe? Miu Miu in cherry red, which began to be copied by all brands. Without a doubt, and that elegant color, sober and, at the same time, brings that pinch the most of creativity. You can use the cherry red both in looks and accessories. Now, in the summer, you can also opt for a slightly more open red if the cherry red don't look so good on you. From a one way or another, red is still in fashion. Number 10 is the darling, the slingback. Yes, it continues. I am waiting for the day when I have to say that the slingback went out of fashion. But that day is not today. The slingback continues to rock, including in its low version, the sling flat, as we usually call it around here. The slingback. It has that sophisticated air, and at the same time, one pinch of sensuality, since it leaves the back of the foot one little bit more exposed. Without a doubt, it is the shoe that an elegant woman needs to have in her wardrobe. He still has that little face, little vintage and retro. After all, and a shoe that appeared in the 1980s and 1990s, and you probably remember using it, or else remember of your mother wearing a shoe like that, because it was also hit. Then, he enters on that list, whoever keeps it has. Invest wisely and buy one slingback quality to make it last. Number 11 is the low-waisted dress, which appeared in brands such as Free People. Without a doubt, and a dress that does not flatter all women, mainly those with shorter legs, such as it's my case. I'm short and my legs are a little bit shorter, so the low-waist dress, for me, doesn't work. But despite that, they are very beautiful dresses, and they are super in fashion now for summer 2025. We can try, right? We're going to do that experience of going to the store, trying it out, and seeing if we like it. It's going to, between one dress and another, I find one that doesn't leave my legs even shorter. Number 12 are the circular bags, the Hobo bags. Guys, these bags, which have this shape of half-moon circular. I'm coming singing this stone for you, there is a time, saying that they would boom in the summer 2025, and look there, a blessed of the circular bag. These are bags that, because they have this shape, end up becoming more feminine and delicate, given that complement the shape's naturally winding of the female body. Furthermore, they bring that air a little more modern, getting away from that bag square that, despite being fashionable, doesn't always match with a few more pieces fluid, which are also booming. If you are looking for a practical bag for everyday life, and that at the same time has that stylish look, trend, you need to invest in a Hobo bag. If you are enjoying this video, you helps me a lot commenting on today's magic words. 50 Trends Summer 2025. Let's make this video pop, because I'm counting on you, okay? Then, he leaves your comment. You have no idea how much this helps me. It is clear. I will respond by leaving that rain of hearts in your comment. I count on your help. While you comment, we continue with the video. Number 13 are the jackets. Those jackets famous, which always appear at Chanel, for example. Just because it's summer doesn't mean that every day will be so hot that we'll put aside a coat. And at this moment, the best and invest in a jacket. Especially if your style is more rich face, elegant, old money. If you like this heiress look, the jacket will definitely work in your wardrobe. It is that piece that, despite getting hot, can be considered lighter. It's not as visually heavy as a leather jacket. So, if you looking for a piece that matches the more feminine dresses that are going to be popular this summer of 2025, this piece is definitely the jacket. Number 14 is the boho, people. The boho. It comes with everything. There's no way around it. It's appearing a lot at Zara, Ralph Lauren, Roberto Cavalli. People, Roberto Cavalli launched a wonderful collection. You need to check it out. Always bringing that extra touch boho, with that aesthetic that takes elements from nature, animal print, leather, and also lashings. Lots of reference romance. That is, the boho. It's back with everything and it will definitely show up. Especially for those women who like to spend a little more. You know those women who are really rich, have money? So, They're going to leave this more traditional thing a little and go towards the boho, because it tends to be the new hit of 2025. Number 15 is the color grayish pink, also known as rosa blush. This slightly colder, softer, and hyper-feminine pink also works with that aesthetic of ballet core. So the ballet core will bring these light, delicate, and feminine tones, which will be used in the most different looks. You will even find a tailoring set with this more grayish pink. I think it's extremely interesting because it's fresh. It's that fresh pink, which is not super saturated and really brings an extra delicacy and femininity. It will be closely associated with satin, for example. So, keep an eye out. Number 16 are the kitten heels. Kitten heels. They also continue to rock. Last winter, we had that effect of kitten heels in boots, and now, for summer, they will appear in sandals and also in closed shoes. But what are the kitten heels? They are tiny little heels, 1, 2, or 3 centimeters. Small, delicate, feminine, and comfortable, especially for you woman who loves heels but can't keep them. Mega jump. This is the time to celebrate. The kitten heels keep pumping. After all, it's a trend that's here to stay. Number 17 are dresses and sets with cianina, generally in black and white or black and beige. You will always find it in very contrasting colors, and you can also find it in color, but it will be a little more difficult. The main thing is black and white, black and beige, always bringing that air of contrast and creativity. Furthermore, these details bring a little more touch puffy, in the case of dresses and also the sleeves of blouses. It is, without a doubt, that detail that has a Brazilian feel to it. So, if you like this more regional thing, this creative and, at the same time, minimalist touch, without a doubt, these pieces with little flowers are perfect for you. Number 18. These are the braided bags, which continue to be in fashion. Those bags that feature braided straw, but mainly braided leather, as if it were a large leather basket. People, beautiful, wonderful, they keep popping. They bring that elegant air, the handmade, and artisanal, which is so popular. You know it's a bag that won't go out of style. If you bought it for winter, now is the time to celebrate, because it continues to be popular in summer. Already I've been talking of the braided bags, then now it's the right time to be happy if you already have it. If you don't have it, keep an eye out. Tip: black, brown, especially white, and of course, cherry red are colors you can bet on. Number 19. These are strapless and off-the-shoulder blouses. Without a doubt, they are beautiful and super elegant blouses, especially the off-the-shoulder ones. The strapless is not that easy to use. Depending on your biotype, it may be that trace. There is a difficulty there. But nowadays, we have tapes and stickers that promise to leave everything in place. Without a doubt, they are fresh blouses, which promise to leave you a neck region more exposed, also ideal for high summer temperatures. It's a blouse that already comes from other seasons, both hope it falls and shoulder to shoulder, off shoulder. So if you like this trend, celebrate. In summer, she continues to rise. Number 20 is the brown color, which appeared in several fashion shows, such as Roberto Cavalli and Ferragamo. Brown is closely associated with boho, and you can bet on this color, especially when it comes to shoes and bags, as black accessories will give way to brown now for summer of 2025. Mainly the more brown rustic, with a rust or tile tone. This is the main thing that appeared in winter and promises to continue in the next seasons, even because the boho is in fashion. And there is nothing that matches this style more than parts in brown color. Number 21 is the gladiator sandal, which follows the same vibe as the style boho. People, the gladiator is going to rock. Both those gladiators that come practically to the knee, and simpler gladiators, which only go to the ankle. Without a doubt, if the subject is sandals with several straps and ties, 2025 it's going to be the year. After all, this gladiator trend talks to several other trends that are in fashion, such as light dresses, the style boho, the straw. That is, if you are one of those women who loves the gladiator, it's time to use it until it breaks. And if you're one of those women who doesn't like it, now's the time to opt for another shoe because the gladiators will appear and take over the shop windows. Number 22. It's the bubble dress, also known as balloon, which was highlighted, for example, in stores like Zara. It's a different dress. Not everyone likes it. Personally, I'm in that situation. I don't know if I like it or not. It really depends on the dress. But, without a doubt, it is a dress that is popular. Oh my God. I start to remember the time when I once had a balloon dress, and no, I'm very proud of that. If you are with me, already comment if you like this type of dress or not. This tendency is very likely to pass. Number 23. These are crochet bags. They continue trending, especially in summer, right girls? Summer and also spring ask bags of straw and crochet, which bring that beachy, handmade, artisanal feel, as I already mentioned. It's time for you, my crocheter friend, my friend to crochetero. Earn that money. And if you want to start an hobby, is also a great idea. Crochet bags continue to be on the rise, and now is the time to value craftsmanship. Number 24. These are blue shirts. Yes, they keep appearing. We always have that question about the white button-down shirt, but in the summer of 2025, the blue shirt will also appear as an option that brings freshness, forwarding the color of the sky, the sun, and it looks beautiful, especially in a tailored composition. If you like this style of tailoring, so know that a blue blouse will look beautiful. Number 25. These are maximalist accessories. Here we are talking about bracelets, necklaces, and also toys. Guys, maximalism comes with everything. It appeared very strongly in Givenchy, Ferragamo, and, of course, in the maxim of maximalism, which is the Schiaparelli. Guys, there will be no shortage of maximalist and standout accessory options. If you are a woman who likes that pig widow style, I actually brought this one here due past. If you like the pig widow look, now is the time to celebrate, because maximalism came with everything and is here to stay. Let's see how long it lasts. I'm betting that, at least until the end of 2026, we're halfway here, and only the strongest will come with me until the end. If you're enjoying the video, enjoy and subscribe, because here on the channel, there's video every day at 7 o'clock at night. So if you like fashion, trends, and beauty, you need to be part of this channel. Don't leave it for later. While you are subscribing, we continue with our topic, our trends. Number 26, it's grayish blue. Following the same line as Rosa Grayish, this shade of blue is soft and fresh. Matches very well with the trend of barcore and with the hyper-feminine, which has become so fashionable it is no longer current. Dresses in this color promise to be emphasis, as well as sets. It's a soft color, so we'll value mainly those color charts which have softness as their main characteristic. I personally love this color. If you're not a big fan of hyper-saturated tones, grayish blue will really please you. Number 27 and the Peep-toe. Guys, this shoe was forgotten, collecting dust and spiderweb, returned to the spotlight. The Peep-toe. It's that shoe that has that opening in front. He has already been hit some time ago, but ended up being left a little aside. It's a shoe that almost everyone has kept in the closet, forgotten deep inside. But if you don't have it and you missed it, it's back and it's coming with everything. It appeared in several fashion shows, so now is the time to celebrate. Number 28. It's the dress with volume in the lateral. This work of art was created by House of CB. Guys, this dress is simply beautiful. And you will find many replicas of it out there, because it is the model that will be copied a lot, that you will find on Shein and no AliExpress. Then, it's that piece that you won't have trouble finding. In fact, there is always a similar model for sale. Personally, I think this dress is beautiful, magnificent. It has a haute couture look, but, at the same time, it brings that touch of sensual and creative style. If you like fashion with a more refined, catwalk-worthy feel, this dress is for you. Number 29 are asymmetrical bags, which are bags differentiated, deviating from the traditional pattern. They come to combine precisely with asymmetrical blouses and dresses, which are also in fashion now. To the summer 2025. These are bags that bring a more modern look to your look, so maybe you're not the best choice if your style for traditional. Now, if you like a touch of modernity, these bags will decorate very well with your look. Number 30. It's the polo blouse. Guys, this one appeared in many fashion shows like Gucci and Miu Miu. But the most interesting thing is that it's a very easy piece to find. You will find it in Shein and Zara, i.e., it is available in several affordable stores. It's a practical and simple blouse, which replaces the traditional t-shirt. You know that tidier look? Something pulled towards the preppy? This type of blouse will work very well within this style. And the best, it doesn't take much to get that look anymore of tiles and elegant. Number 31 are the statement belts. The belts highlighted. Belts that come with larger buckles, more ornate and flashy, almost like a piece of jewelry. The idea here is to draw attention. And we had belts very big, as it appeared at the Ferragamo show. So if you like the belt like that one accent piece, can use enough. If you don't like it and prefer belts minors, that's okay too. The interesting thing is to add a belt has its composition to leave it with a more interesting appearance, bringing that touch of fashion. If you are looking for that accessory simple, but can elevate your look from something casual to an elegant and sophisticated look, it's time to add a belt has its composition. Number 32 is the pistachio green. Guys, pistachio green is one of my favorite colors, you know. He comes with everything, and it has already appeared in several stores. If I'm not mistaken, it was in Leader I saw the largest number of pieces in this tone. Beautiful, guys. Wonderful. It's a green fresh, slightly grayish, with a creamy tone. I'm a big fan of pistachio green. It will appear a lot in sets, dresses, and even accessories. If you like green but don't look very good with shades like flag green or pine green, perhaps pistachio green is the tone that is missing from your wardrobe. It will match well, girls, with grayish pink and grayish blue. This trio of gray tones is going to be a hit. Number 33 are the sneakers. Highlight for few models, a brand that offers some more options simple. These sneaker models, whether with a thin or rounded beak, promise to continue on the rise. Also noteworthy is that model with a bow on top, bringing a reference to ballet. It's still on the rise, girls. You can invest without fear of being happy in this sneaker trend. If you already have a pair, use and abuse. If you don't have it, you can buy without fear. Models with a flat pout, looking like a ballet point shoe, will also be very popular. In fact, I recently bought a Maleka model as a gift for my mother-in-law, and she loved it. She saw here on the channel that it was trendy and was super happy. They are sneakers simple, cheap, and practical, ideal for everyday life, especially for women who enjoy a more feminine style. Number 34 is the asymmetry, which will appear mainly in blouses and dresses. The most interesting thing about this trend is that she stands out in one-shoulder blouses, models with sleeves on one side and sleeveless on the other, bringing a more modern touch. Despite this, the asymmetry also tear. It is closely associated with pleating and draping, bringing that Greek goddess aesthetic. So if you like this AR ethereal and hyper-feminine, this trend will look amazing on you. Also, it works very well for women with a more modern and urban style, as it brings a futuristic touch. Number 35 are the bucket bags, or bag bags, which they have a rounded shape, similar to a bucket. These bags are in line with the fashion trend and femininity. You will also find models that match the straw and crochet trend, i.e., it is a bag that interacts with other trends and works very well in more casual environments. It goes very well with the spring, for example. It's very common to see photos of women carrying flowers and fruits in bags like these, because they really remind us of this season full of colors, with abundance and lightness. If you like this country air, this bag is perfect for you to buy. Number 36 are the vests, and you will mainly find the vest with the V-neck and the more closed vest here on the neck. These are the main models. Who accompanies here, the channel knows that the vest doesn't come from this station. He already this fashionable, there is a good time and promises to continue. If you are a woman who likes traditional style, this is without a doubt a piece that should be part of your wardrobe. The most interesting thing about the vest is that it replaces a t-shirt, so it will be a third piece, but rather a main piece. That does not mean that in the next seasons he can't win again the third piece function. Number 37 is the hyper-feminine, characterized mainly in brands such as Tods and Versace. People, the hyper-feminine comes with everything. We have pastel tones, a delicacy, satin fabrics, the shine, ties as flowers. Everything that refers to this extra delicacy will work within this aesthetic hyper-feminina. So, it's time to abuse the ruffles, the bows, of everything that is feminine and delicate. It's a time of celebration for women with a romantic style. Number 38 are the sets with vests. I had the opportunity, for example, to see several sets in Shein what match vest with skirt, vest with pants, vest with shorts. So, the vest appears as the main piece. And there, the composition generally brings a draped skirt, a skirt pleated, pants with pleats, or shorts with pleats. All of this will be very associated with the vest. It's an excellent choice. You know I'm a fan of sets. I love a set because it makes everyday life easier. If you're looking for that piece that looks like you thought a lot when composing, but actually it was super easy, a ready-made set is an incredible example. Number 39 are the Mary Janes, who continue to rock. They appeared in brands like Miu Miu and Versace, appeared at the end of last year and are still on the rise, mainly due to this doll-like touch. Including, now for 2025, we will have the Mary Jane option tractor to those girls or women who prefer a little more weight in the composition, that more urban rock and roll. So, if he was looking for this model and thought that Mary Jane was very doll-like, very feminine, now is the right time, because we will also have these options in 2025. Number 40 are the Tres Maria skirts. Yes, they continue to rock and will appear again next year. Of course it's a skirt that comes from last summer, so if you bought it, you can keep wearing it. Furthermore, let's have even more ruffles. So, beyond the Tres Marias, we will see more layers being added, mainly due to this issue of boho, right? As Oh God came with force, everything refers to this looser style, with lots of ruffles and that gypsy feel, will continue to rise as well. Number 41 are the Maxi bags, which appeared, for example, in Givenchy, that's it, Ferragamo. The idea of the Maxi bag is to carry the house with you. I think it's ideal for that woman who spends most of the day outside the house, working, or a woman who has a lot of tasks. It needs picking up children, suddenly, from school, and having everything prepared there. If any unforeseen circumstances arise, you already have a big bag there. It needs suddenly carry a bag to leave work and go at the gym. So, all of this you will play inside your Maxi bag because they exist options for all tastes. Then, just choose the Maxi bag that works best to your looks. Number 42 is the chemise, but not the chemise we are used to see here on the channel, that traditional chemise that looks like a long t-shirt. In fact, what appears now will be that chemise that functions as if it were a dress, a second skin before you put on the main dress. So, it has that kind of nightgown look. She started to appear no wings, Pinterest for example, in the last year, and of course it was going to gain strength, right? Especially with this footprint a little more cottagecore that keeps appearing. Then, if you like this air well romantic, almost like a fairy tale, this chemise will also work great to its aesthetics. And a piece that I personally find extremely comfortable to summer, because it reminds us of a hot summer night. Number 43 is the Poa, which has been standing out as a print for summer of 2025. He appeared in brands like Carolina, Herrera, and Long Live. And, particularly a very creative print, very mimosa, nor, and that print that has a more retro, more vintage feel to it. I think a cute one, Poa. You will find the Poa of different sizes, from that big up to one little guy. and always interesting to respect the proportions. Then, if you are a person with thicker features, delicate, little ones, mother preference for a smaller POA. Say you are a person with larger features. He has big eyes, big head, big arms. There, he can opt for a slightly larger POA. Avoid use large POA if you are very girl, and avoid wearing a very small POA if you are a taller woman with large features. We're almost at the end. I'm already losing my voice. But you're coming with me. You are strong and come with me until the end. So, put it in the comments until the end, so I know you've come this far with me. And for me to know that you are a registered warrior, I count with your comment, or commenting there as we continue to finish this video. Number 44. We're almost at the end, girls. He comes with me until the end. The linen pants. Guys, I already mentioned about linen, it's going to be a hit, but the linen pants are going to be a highlight. This appearing on the main fashion portals. As top fashionistas and fashion trend hunters, they are bringing linen pants as a highlight. Without a doubt, linen will boom, and without a doubt, it will take the place of all fabrics when it comes to pants, especially tailored pants. Then, it's time to change those pants you already have in your closet for linen models. Number 45 are the shorts, especially shorts with pleats. This type of shorts will come to decorate along with the tailoring trend, which is also super popular. Then, it works there. These pleats bring that more traditional look. Combine a lot with the polo blouse we mentioned earlier. Combine also with asymmetrical blouses. Or work with practically everything. If he was looking for a pair of shorts to call yours now, in 2025, go in this model with pleats. Personally, I think he's cute. Number 46 is jeans, in this case, the jeans crew. We couldn't miss a pair of jeans here in our top. Jeans ecru comes precisely to bring that more air. Of course, why it reflects more sunlight. Furthermore, jeans. It is made from a natural material, cotton. Then, it also facilitates the exchange of heat with the environment. If you're looking for jeans that have a summer feel of 2025, looks like a trend, certainly this is the ideal model. Remembering that you will find variations between white, beige, and off-white. Then, have to stay attentive, because, despite being jeans crew, not all are 100% the same. There will be a slight variation depending from the place where it was done. Number 47 is draping. Yes, the draping he comes very strong. Agent, are you seeing he mainly in dresses and blouses? He brings this goddess look. This look of a powerful and, at the same time, delicate woman. Draped dresses bring an air so powerful, you know? Really, that goddess face. It does not have how to avoid the reference to the Greek goddess. It will be closely associated, for example, with satin fabric and asymmetry. So you will find mainly looks that combine these various trends in a single look. Keep an eye out, because it's a trend that promises to boom with force. Number 48 is handbags. Another trend that I've been highlighting to you for a while now, smaller, more delicate bags, especially models like Give Them Fendi, that you hold with a helping hand. You can't put it on your shoulder, so it's not the most practical option in the world. Despite that, it goes well with slightly more formal dresses and more traditional pieces, especially delicate ones. Remember that dress I mentioned with side volume? It matches, for example, this type of smaller and more delicate bag. Without a doubt, this will be a year in which handbags will appear a lot. Number 49. We're almost at the end, and I'm already out of voice to make this video for you. The highlight now is the satin fabric, which promises to appear in shoes, bags, and dresses. An example is the Parade of Jacques, which also brought the satin finish as trend. It could be silk, it could be satin. The important thing is that you are happy. Just run away, for the love of God, from that plastic satin. You know that satin that you look at and think, wow, that's such terrible quality? So avoid. Opt for satins with less shine, like those generally used in wedding dresses. This type of satin really brings a more luxurious look to your look. None of that cheap-looking satin, reminiscent of those old blouses of dubious quality. If it's very shiny and looks like it's going to get ruined after the first wash, skip it. And number 50 are the sparkles, sequins, and stones, which appeared in fashion shows like Give Them Moschino and Carolina Herrera. Yes, the sparkles are still popping. The applications, the stones, the sequins. So, if he had afraid of going through the summer of 2025 without seeing those sequin skirts, that shiny dress, or a touch of glitter, don't worry. These elements continue to be in fashion and promise to be a hit. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. I invite you to watch the video where I show the trends from the 20s, 70s, 80s, 90s that are back in fashion. Just click on the video that appears on your screen. I'll wait for you there.